Hello world, I'm Emily Birmingham, coming to you from Theo2.G.Talks, the talk show. Okay, today our topic of conversation is going to be marriage. That's right. So, we have with us today three very famous theologians who are going to be telling us their opinions on marriage. To start with, we would like to welcome the one, the only, Justin Martyr. Please do it for a round of applause. Thank you.
So, my thoughts on marriage, what are they exactly? Well, I believe marriage is made by God to bring children into this world. There is only one right person out there. So even if you need to remarry, you're committing adultery. Also, if a man even thinks about another woman in an unholy way, he has committed adultery and sinned. It is perfectly normal for people not to get married and still live contentedly. You know, I used to know this man. Well, he wanted to become a eunuch, but then he had to get allowed by the governor. And the governor, he said no, but the man still went and lived a happy life. And he was single for the rest of his life, but he was satisfied. Thank you.
Thank you, Justin. That was wonderful. We really appreciate you coming here today. Next, we have a name you should all know very well, Mr. Tertullian. Thank you. Oh, thank you so much. It really is a pleasure to be here speaking to you all today about my views and opinions. Now, marriage itself is not a bad thing at all. And I would never say that it is a sin to have a first marriage. But the act of marriage seems to be more of an indulgence, you see. And it's taking something pleasurable from God, but it's not necessary. It's just pleasure. Now, I used to be a firm believer in marriage, and I would push others to be married. However, times have changed, and I've come to realize that, you know, sometimes people may just be better off without marriage. Because the point of marriage is simply to have children. You know, some of us, we're just not meant to have children. Thank you. Well, you heard it from the man himself. That was really wonderful. Thank you. We appreciate you coming down here today. Now, our final guest speaker with us today is someone by the name of Athenagoras of Athens. Thank you very much. It's an honor to be here today. Well, Emily, my views on marriage is that marriage was created for one man and one woman to be joined together forever. That's how God created it. He pre-planned one and one. You see, many people go through life thinking that they have to get married, and that if they don't, their life's purpose is not being fulfilled. But the thing is, God did not create marriage to fulfill purpose. He created marriage simply for one reason, to bring children into the world and multiply. So, if you don't get married, it just means you're not bringing more children into the world. Also, another view that I have is that many people think that if you're married to someone and the spouse passes away, that it is then okay to remarry again, but that is false. You are married to one person. If they die, you stay single because your one person is gone. We're almost out of time. Thank you all for listening to Theologian Talks, the talk show. Tune in next week for talks about angels. All right, let's give everyone one last round of applause. We'll see you next week.